It was a devastating feeling for Milwaukee Assistant Fire Chief of Operations Schuyler Belott when he watched the video of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse Tuesday morning in Baltimore.
Obviously, you're looking at it being a dive incident, but it makes it even more complicated with the fact that you have a bridge collapse, which brings in the structural collapse problems. And each of them in their own discipline is a tremendous amount of work.
The incident brings Belott back to July 14, 1999, when the giant crane, Big Blue, used in the construction of Miller Park collapsed, killing 3 people.
I just remember kind of showing up on scene and feeling overwhelmed, and we didn't have much to do because it became more of that our HERT team with the technical rescue and ensuring a very deliberate process in how we move forward, which would be how we would address any of these issues.
He says the department works alongside the Port Milwaukee, which also has large cargo ships coming in and out of under the Hone Bridge.
We've been starting up conversations with the port to really work with them on training and developing some of our own new SOGs to ensure that if we do have a response down there, that we're familiar with them, the space, any challenges we might face, so that we can do our jobs better.
Andrew Sen is an assistant professor in the Department of Civil, Construction, and Environmental Engineering at Marquette University. He says the Hone Bridge doesn't have the same vulnerability as the Key Bridge because the support piers are on land.
The bigger concern might be impacts of the superstructure, so the actual steel part that's spanning over the water. If you have a vessel that's too tall, you could impact the superstructure, but I mean, that sort of scenario is well controlled, right? You just don't allow ships that are that tall to pass through there.
Belott says the dive team has already discussed the Key Bridge collapse. They plan on using Baltimore's response as part of their future training.
As this kind of wraps up and things settle down, we'll certainly reach out to them to see some of the things that they went through, things that went well, challenges they had, things that maybe we hadn't considered in the past, just to ensure that if we do encounter something similar, we can be as effective as possible and maintain our own firefighter safety.
He says while hands-on training is the best way to learn, learning from other departments in the fire industry can help them best prepare for any situation they may face. In Milwaukee, Abby Taylor, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.